and welcome to this yoga flow that's emphasizing hips and lower back. Because we're short on time, we're going to get right into our practice. So I'm going to invite you to come through to your seated position, just ensuring that the sit bones are comfortable. If the feet are in contact with the earth, spreading the toes. And we'll begin to take one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly, just taking 2 to 3 rounds of intentional breath. At the beginning of your next exhale, begin to release the hands onto the thighs. We'll take the chin to the chest. Just take a gentle little neck movement, as if you're saying a gentle no. The chin tracing along the collarbones. Bring the chin to stillness. We'll come through to a seated cat, tucking the chin in even more, rounding the spine. Fingertips might come onto the thighs or the knees. We'll take a few rounds of cat-cow. You might adjust the feet, and we'll begin to open up. Now within this cow series, hands can be on the thighs, or if you do have a bench or the chair, you might hold on to the edge. And we'll begin to tuck and round. And we'll take the shoulders back over the sit bones. Inhale the arms up overhead. We're going to take a gentle twist. Left hand coming onto that right knee or thigh. Right hand might be near our tailbone. Gently beginning to release the twist, taking the arms back up overhead. This time we're going to cactus, opening up the chest. Fingertips rising. We'll take that twist in the opposite direction. Again, if you've got a shorter base, you might be holding on to the edge of the chair or the back of the chair. Inhaling the arms up overhead, we'll cactus. And at this point, we're going to begin to explore a forward fold, taking the fingertips up. Maybe the hands come onto the thighs, tucking the chin. We can stay right here, letting the hands begin to gravitate down towards the feet. Now they might dangle. A few of us might get the hands in contact with the earth itself. Just taking a round or two of breath here. We'll take a gentle halfway, hands to the thighs or the shins. And we'll soften and fold. We'll begin to round back up to seated, taking the shoulders over the sit bones. And at this point, we're going to take a stretch with this left leg. So lifting that left heel, we'll begin to bring that left knee in. So imagine this left knee more going at a diagonal. So rather than straight to the heart, taking it more towards maybe the inner elbow, maybe past that shoulder, depending. We're just going to take a little bit of a gentle diagonal rock. So ensuring the shoulders haven't risen, taking them back down. And this diagonal might begin to go more into a circle. Foot can always lower at any point. And we'll begin to take the knee in towards the armpit. We're going to take a gentle twist. Right hand coming onto that left knee. Hand on the base, maybe the back of your chair. Still pressing into that right foot. We'll begin to bring that left hand onto the shin. We're going to begin to come into a figure of 4. So the ankle coming onto the thigh. Beginning to flex the foot towards the shin. So the sole of that foot shining in the opposite direction. And we're just taking a little bit of a circle, a bit of a spiral. Imagine the spine similar to a corkscrew. And we can begin, take the shoulders over the sit bones. A yogi's choice. We can stay right here, lengthening. Imagine the crown of the head going up towards your sky, or we'll begin to fold. So we're not forcing this, we're kind of just swaying and squiggling down. So the forearms might come on to that shin calf area, maybe the thigh if that's more comfortable. Others might begin to take the hands down towards that right foot. Again, dangling, maybe the hands come behind the calf. Beginning to slide or lift the torso up. We're going to take a gentle cradling of the baby. So right hand coming onto the sole of that left foot. We'll just begin to sway. Again, that sway might turn more into a circle. If you do nothing else, cradling the baby is amazing for the hips and the lower back. Or at least that's my opinion. We'll casually, when ready, begin to take that left knee back in towards the armpit. And slowly releasing that left foot back down to the earth. Inhaling the arms up overhead. We'll cactus, opening up the chest. Hands beginning to rise. We'll begin to lift that right heel. Hands coming down to grab or catch that right shin. We're slowly going to explore this all on the other side. So again, that diagonal glide of the knee going towards the inner elbow or that right shoulder. Maybe we begin to take a little bit more of a circle. And now we're going to twist. So finding some stillness. Left hand coming along that right knee, maybe inner elbow. Right hand coming behind. Right hand coming back. We'll begin to take that right ankle onto the left thigh. Lengthening. We'll begin to squidge or melt forward. So again, we might simply take the forearms onto that shin ankle. Maybe we go a little bit further. And each side will be different, so just honoring where the body is. Beginning to lift the torso up, we'll take your cradling of the baby. So again, hand on the foot, maybe we circle. We'll begin to invite that right knee back in towards the armpit, squeezing in. And then we'll slowly release that right foot back down towards the earth. Readjusting the feet. We'll inhale the arms up. We'll begin to cactus, opening up the chest. Fingertips beginning to go up towards the sky. We're going to come into your gentle forward fold. Hands on thighs, shins maybe going towards the feet. You want a halfway lift. And we'll fold. Coming back up with the torso, taking the shoulders over the sit bones. And we're going to begin to toe heel your feet slightly wider. So your choice, feet can stay hip width, maybe slightly wider. Maybe we go off. We go off piece. So we're going to just take a little bit variation of a side angle like pose or goddess, horse. So beginning to take that left hand on the thigh, maybe the forearm. Right hand coming quite high towards that right leg. We can stay, maybe the arm rises or begins to tilt. What we don't want to have happen is this shoulder coming up towards the ear, we're just kind of dumping. So really pressing in, opening up. And this left forearm can stay. A few of you might take it more on the inner leg as if you're spiraling the heart. We'll press off, taking the arms up, and we'll cactus, open it. Fingertips lifting to the sky. We'll begin to take that side angle on the opposite side. So again, elbow or forearm, spiraling the chest, keeping the sit bones in contact with the seat, and then making your choice. Again, that right hand might travel. We might stay exactly where we are. Pressing off of that right forearm. Take the arms up. This time we'll begin to bend the elbows. Hands towards the back of your space. Maybe thumbs to the back of the head. Once we have the placement of the hands, we'll begin to toe healer step the feet back to hip width apart. When the feet are at your space, we'll begin to lift the heels, coming onto the balls of the feet. We'll take the hands up, hands coming down in towards the heart space. If the heels are still lifted, slowly releasing them down towards the earth. Hands coming onto the thighs. A bit of a spiral. Being very gentle with that lower back. Shoulders coming over the sit bones. Hands coming back through to the heart space. So we'll gently bow the head to the hands in gratitude for investing in your well-being and your practice. And thank you so much for taking this seated yoga flow for our hips and our lower back. If you'd like to check out any of my other seated playlists, check out the link in the description. Otherwise, I'll see you again soon.